Okay, so here we are with the Ferrari reveal. A lovely bit of music just to start us off. Beautiful. National anthem. Wait, have they filled out one of the stands at the track? Oh, there's someone there not wearing red. Oh, another one. Unbelievable. La Familia Ferrari. Ferrari Fast and Furious. It's all about family. Hey.
Similar question to you. Who do you think is going to be the first one to win a Grand Prix this year?
Honestly, I don't care.
What a stupid question, like. He's not going to answer that, is he? You think he's mad? It's obviously Charles, who's far better. Like, what's he going to say to that? What a stupid question. Okay. It's time for the car. It has a stroke outline. Vector car incoming. Okay. It's actually remarkably similar to last year. They have... It looks like it's definitely an evolution of last year's car. They're confident that they've got the design right already. They've evolved it in parts. I'm sure if I see side-by-sides, I'll see a few more differences. But they've kept that same concept. They've improved the engine, and they're confident enough that that is going to be enough to take them through. The front wing is slightly different, actually. The front wing isn't mounted to the front end plate like it was on last year's car. So that is slightly different, just that I've noticed straight away. There is some differences to the side pods there that I can see. It's just I'd need a side-by-side, I think, just to really hammer home the differences. A lot more. Well, I say a lot more. There's not that much more black. There is more black on it. I actually really like it. I think it looks really nice. I thought the Ferrari looked really nice last year as well, though. Time for another rave. And in an absolute first, we're at the launch event. We're going to get to see the car leave the garage and go out on track, which is awesome. You often see shakedowns the same day, but you don't necessarily see the launch showing you the car going out onto track right after they've launched it. That's brilliant. I just wonder if there's anything different on this car compared to the images that we've been shown. I'm sure someone will pick it up if there is. It looks nice on track, though. I like the black with the red. I will say this. I think the sponsor logos on the side pod look a little bit jammed in with the shell and the Ray-Ban and... I'm not even sure which one it is in the middle. But the car definitely is a evolution of last year's car. They don't feel the need to change too much. They're just evolving on their concept that obviously worked. They've supposedly got 30 extra horsepower now because they had to turn their engines down last year because of reliability. So if that's true, they're obviously going to have a huge gain in performance compared to last year just from that alone. So if they can evolve their concept, then even better. So this is the new car, and it's weird. When I see new cars, I always am trying to remember exactly what the old one looked like, and it might just be my terrible memory. This is last year's car. So the things that jump out at me first of all are the front wing. Now, I actually forgot that the front wing was black, first of all, just from a livery point of view. So that hasn't really changed. They've added a little bit more black around the monocoque here. It might be to save weight, but I actually think it looks nice, to be honest. Then the front wing here, we noticed Ferrari, and one of the cars, I think it was it Aston Martin that's gone down that route this year. Their front wing actually attached to the end front wing flap, but it doesn't this year, or at least on the launch spec version. So they have a slightly different front wing. Now, interestingly as well, I don't know if you remember, I can't remember what race it was at, but Mercedes brought a front wing with the adjuster flaps, just like Ferrari have in this picture. And the idea was these flaps were kind of used as like aerodynamic devices as well. And Ferrari made it quite clear that if Mercedes ran that on their car, they would protest it. And here they are. Here they are with something very, very similar on their launch spec car, which I find quite interesting. Then moving back to the side pods aren't quite as square. If you notice on this is the launch spec car, by the way, but you notice how square the side pods are. There is this insane, when we first saw this sort of gully, if you like, with the vents here, and the actual side pod's really square. It seems like they've gone for something a little bit more curved, ever so slightly more curved this time. It actually looks like perhaps this interior gully is of a different shape this time as well. It was super aggressive in last year's car. It looks a little bit different this time around. If you look at this is last year's Ferrari, by the way. It was the special livery from Monza, I want to say. If you just look at the side pod, the flow over the top of the side pod here with the air vents, and then you compare it, I know it's not the best image, but I feel like it's ever so slightly different in its design, and I feel like the cooling starts way further back now as well. Maybe some things internally repositioned, who knows? I'm certainly not the technical expert here, but overall, I actually like the look of the new Ferrari. I think it looks really nice. I mean, if we look at the frontal view here, I think it looks mean. I think it really looks mean. I actually like the black accents. I think this sponsor logo here, which looks like it's got carbon fiber behind it, looks a little bit odd, mind you. But overall, I actually think it looks really nice.